like your mother and father, having the beautiful hair, eyes, and smile that I knew you was gonna have. I'm so happy to be a big brother. Finally. It only took 11 years. When I look into your eyes and give you a smile that you thought you was never gonna see, I always look into your eyes and tell you that we're gonna have a great connection when we grow up. I wanna be there when you crawl, when you take your first steps, your first words, go to school on my first day, graduate, and live your life with me right by your side. I can see that I'm gonna be there at every event that you take. I wanna be there when you fall. I wanna be right there to pick you right back up and tell you that there's nothing that's ever gonna happen for me not to be right there by your side. I love you. Always. I'm very happy that you came into this world and finally made me become a better man. Better man than I ever will be. Welcome to this world, little sis. I love you.
Mary! Mary, are you asleep? Mary, wake up! I see you on camera. Don't you know I can see you?
Hello? Oh, yeah, I've been up for hours. What are you talking about? Ms. Ocker said what? Yes, ma'am, I'm doing my work. Oh, she just hung up on me. Number 2, when you bother your brother when he unmutes his mic. Ew, did you fart? Wait, no, don't call mom. I'll buy you food. Number 3, Wi-Fi. Oh my god. Mom, I've tried 50 times. It's not working. Yeah, I know it's only first period. I don't care. Oh, yes. Okay. Miss Ocker? Anyone? Hello? Class is over.
Listen, he got older but never grew. For his life, he can't tell the truth. How to love, he ain't got a clue.
You're probably thinking, why is she angry at me? And the fact that you don't know is a part of the problem. So what do you have to say for yourself? Huh? Like, how is it that you were supposed to love me and my mom unconditionally when all you loved was the attention my mom and I, along with other women, were giving you? You didn't just hurt my mom, you know. You hurt me also. We moved to Houston to be with you and to start a family and to make things work, but you were too worried about what people think to realize the people who loved you most were right there. It was bad enough that you took a job offshore, but then you go to bars and perform your poetry. Maybe not physically, but mentally, you hurt my mom, and that's just as bad, if not worse. So, I heard you got a girlfriend now, 3 months after the breakup, which is funny because she's the exact type you said you wouldn't date. And now you're working in New Orleans, which is the exact place you said you'll never work again. Lying comes easy to some, but it taught a lesson me and my mom needed to learn, that you can't raise a man.
won the 100, bro. Ain't until like 2 hours. So you run 800? Couldn't be me. Coach put me in the 400 last week. I thought I was gonna pass out, bro. That dude might try to make me do the 400 and the 4x1. What does this guy think I am? Hercules? Crazy. Anyways. What? You said what? Whoa, hey, chill out. Stop screaming. What? What do you want? What do you want? You said you wear a 10.5? Okay. I'll wear a 10. Yes, make sure you bring them back to me before the 100, alright? Because if I don't have them, then I literally can't run. So, make sure. Otherwise, coach is gonna be pissed. Alright, yeah. I do better. Bring my stuff back. Hey, you mind waking me up in an hour, so I can wake up and go to my race? Yeah, thank you. Oh, shoot. Oh, my race isn't until after this one. Hey, where's that dude with my cleats? You said what? He went home? Oh, God, coach is gonna be pissed, bro. He's gonna think I left him, bro. He's not gonna believe me. What size you wear? 9.5? Alright, bro. I'm gonna have to use your cleats, dog. Yeah, I know you run at the end of the meet, so you'll be fine. I'll bring it back, I swear to God. Alright, bro. Dang, these things are tight, bro. How do you have such small feet? I feel like my toes are finna cut off circulation. This is horrible. Alright, I think I can make them work. What? First call? Alright. Get the stretch really that much? Alright. Yeah, Damon Bailey for the 100? Yeah. Alright. Lane 1 heat 2? Alright, cool. Alright. Come on, man. You got this. Come on. You've been working for this your whole season, bro. Alright, here we go.
Some surprise, but I miss you. I could see through all of your lies.
You think I did this? I could never do this. I barely talked to him. He didn't know me. His wife didn't know me. If she said that I did this, she clearly doesn't know who I am. First of all, I know that my being home alone does not help my case. I had been informed that he was on bed rest and injured, and I also know that if he was at full strength, that I couldn't hurt him. His icy blue eyes. Anybody who dared to look was like stung, ice cold. And he was a devilish clone of his own father. And his fortune made no sense. If you had looked at his past, I mean, his past included charges of human suffering. Every time I was at his house, I knew I couldn't stay too long. His overly specific rules, his dress code, and his bipolar behavior, they were all things I had to look out for. And I followed his rules for years. And while I was there, a minute felt like hours, and it felt like an eternity. And I couldn't help but keep thinking about escaping and going to my mom where I truly belonged. I don't know why you brought me here. I could and would not ever do this. If my life depended on it, I'd die. It doesn't matter what he had done. I still loved him. Love him. I don't stop loving. My love is infinite. Even if I rot in jail, at least I tried to make somebody understand who I am and what I stand for as a Christian and myself. I love and could never kill him. He is and was my father.
Now you bring me home and tell me good night's not enough for you. I'm sorry, baby, I didn't mean to turn.
Thank you for inviting me to this dinner, but dinner on Valentine's Day is kind of strange, don't you think? I've been meaning to say something important to you. I want to talk about our relationship. No, I should say friendship. You see, I really have no intention of turning this into a romantic relationship. Why? Oh, well, face it, you're just not my type, man. You're always so clingy and annoying. I need my space, my personal space. See, you're always so annoying to me, and like, you keep talking about the same things every day, and when you don't, you're always complaining and hating on something. It drives me crazy. Who would fall in love with someone as poopy as you? You lashed out your anger on me and my friends when we weren't even involved in your personal conflict. And not to mention, you insulted us for no reason as well. Stop acting so moody. Oh, and you have got to stop sending me text messages all day. All those text messages you send are only driving me away from you. Look, I've always felt bad for completely ignoring your text, but you need to learn to live without me. Dude, you really need to learn to live without me. You're sending me paragraphs of text, and having to read all that nonsense is tiring. Your flirting isn't going to work on me. So stop thinking you could have a chance with me, because you can't, and you won't. You've ruined my life!
Is it just across the Jordan, or a city in the stars? Are you singing with the angels? Are you happy where you are? Well, until this show is over and you run into my arms, God has you in heaven.
Hi, excuse me, ma'am. My name is Tony, and I'm sorry to disturb your day, but I have been wanting to know something for you from the majority of my life. Does the name Devin Lee Schaffner ring a bell? Really? No? Ma'am, with all due respect, you were the last person with my sister. I'll never know all the details surrounding that night, but I know one thing. You knew what you were doing.
You had to have... Ma'am, with all due respect, no excuse you tell me today is going to make me believe that you didn't know what you were doing. You had to have known. You had to have known that not cutting up that food was going to block that little girl's airways. You had to have known that this little girl didn't have a capability to understand that she couldn't eat that. You had to have known that you were going to take her life. You had to have known. And when you noticed she couldn't breathe, what did you do? You placed her in that chair and walked away. And then the best part of this whole story involving you is that the judge said it was just an accident. So please, humor me today and tell me how that was an accident, huh? You forgot? That's your excuse? You just forgot? So you got to go living your whole life knowing you get a free pass for murdering my sister because of your irresponsibility. No, ma'am, because that's bullshit. For 18 years, I've sat and wondered why. Why her? Huh? Why? You know, instead of me having a sister to look up to, I have a picture. Instead of my mom having her daughter to hold, she has a headstone. Instead of my dad having his little princess, he has a memory damaged by tear stains. What are you missing, huh? You don't know? Because I do. Forgiveness. What I've been trying to tell you is that I'm trying to forgive you. Here, wait 1 second. I want to give you the chair she died in. When I see this chair, all I see is anger and hatred towards you. My life will always be missing a piece. But maybe your life can be complete knowing that I forgive you. So here. You know, ma'am, I really hope you go to heaven. I hope you go to heaven so that when God opens those gates for you, you see her. And you know your plan didn't work after all. Because you couldn't heal her soul. Yeah, she's not dead. She's just away. Have a great day, ma'am.
And she's daddy's little girl as I drop to my knees by her bed at night.
Do you like it? Oh, Papi, don't cry, Papi. Papi, you're the reason that I'm here. Yes, you're the one who told me to pray for somebody who loved God first, because that way he would love and respect me. And we found him. Papi, I'll always be your little girl. I up like a bag of rice, throw me over your shoulder, walk around the whole house trying to sell me to mommy. Or when you would let me hop in the front seat with you and drive on the way home. When you would wake me up on a Sunday morning singing, En la arca de Noé caben todos, tú también. Papi, I will especially never forget all those beautiful words you told me while you danced with me on the day of my quinceañera. Papi, all those memories I will cherish forever. But it's time to make new ones. It's time for me to make a family of my own and be great parents just like you and mommy are. Papi, you have been an example, a great example in all the aspects of my life. And I am so thankful for all that you've done for me, all the sacrifices, all the time, effort, and hard work that you put into shaping me to the woman that I am today. I love you, Papi. And I love you so much for encouraging me to build a relationship with God. And now He is the foundation of this new beginning with the man that He prepared for me. You know, it's like the Bible says, these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. Okay, I'm ready.
Stressing out, can't think, same thing, just a different day. Long days, even longer nights. Why's life trying to...
Yeah, hi. Nice place you got. Let me stop you right there. I'm only here because my mom decided it was such a great idea to come here for my stress. So if you can give me one of those rubber balls, sign a couple papers, give me a lollipop, I'll be on my merry way. Yeah, of course you can. Nice chair. That is how this works, right? I sit down, you do a little therapist mumbo jumbo, and I'll be on my way. The sooner the better. What's not to be stressed about? School, girls, college, grades, chores, parents. Teenage years. You went through it, I'm going through it. It's no big deal. Emotional baggage? I'll have you know I don't have emotional baggage. I'm all good. I'll have you know I'm a very good liar. Okay, maybe I'm not the best liar, but I don't have emotional baggage. I guess I'm not all good. Fine. I'll play a little therapist game. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I just get the feeling I'm not good enough for anybody. I mean, I know I'm not. If I'm too awkward, if I'm too weird, if I'm too slow, if I'm too distracted, the least I can do is build my body up so I can be worth something, right? No, despite everything, I've never actually been tempted to slit my wrist and see the end, because I know it's all in God's plan. But honestly, I don't know if He has a plan for me, because I'm really struggling with my identity. I mean, I want to be funny like Kevin Hart. I want that slim, chiseled body like Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I want to be smooth and talk to girls like Will Smith's Fresh Prince. But back to reality. I'm just a lonely Timmy Turner, walking around with only 2 friends. I mean, how do you go from being a smiling, shining star to wondering where you went wrong? How do you go from being your parents' pride and joy to being their ideal embarrassment? How do you go from being the reason everyone smiles to being the butt of every joke? Where did I go wrong? Just full of disappointments, I guess. Disappoint my sister. Disappoint my girl. I even disappointed my own dad. Thought I was glued, but I'm just no better than tape. No worse than that. Just an off-brand weak paste. They say be yourself. I try to imitate the winners so I can be worth something. But I just end up losing. And I be myself. I still end up the loser. I don't understand. Why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for somebody to pick me? Is it too much to wish for someone to pick me? Choose me first. It's okay, I guess. Teenage years, you know. So I just chill out, because I know I'm sitting behind closed doors. So I put on my headphones and hear J. Cole sing, "There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours." But I don't have emotional baggage. I know I don't. Do I? Thank you.
Get it together, Jayla. You have to go out there in about 5 minutes. I mean, you can't go out there looking like a punk. Plus, you're broke. So, if you lose this bet, you owe somebody or a couple people $20. And you don't have $20 to give. So you can't go out there crying. You just can't. I mean, I shouldn't cry, right? I'm the one who picked out the wedding dress. I've seen her in it 1,000 times. I hope you get ready today. I should be fine. Mama's gonna walk down the aisle and I will be perfectly fine. No, I won't. The second she turns that corner, I am going to break down and cry like a baby. I just know it. No. Hey, snap out of it. You're good. You got this. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna see your mom walk down the aisle. You're gonna smile. You're gonna clap. You're gonna do whatever. Anything but cry. Yeah, I mean, I should be fine. Yeah. I've already seen her in the dress today. Seen her with the makeup done, the hair done. I'm ready. Yeah. Okay. Time to go. You know, little tissues won't hurt to, just to...
Hi, Doc. How are you today? I'm great, thanks for asking. We actually got these new flowers the other... Getting right to the point. Great. Well, can we make this quick? No, I'm not comfortable. Here, and in this, with you. I don't know. Because it hides me. Yes. I'm hiding. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Fine. Because I'm afraid. I'm afraid that if I'm not hiding, when I'm walking down the street, when I'm enjoying myself in public, that something bad's gonna happen. go with the why again. I don't know. Is that a good answer? Can't we just leave it at that? Very persistent. Fine. I'm afraid. I wear a disguise every day walking down the street. Because I'm thinking, one day I might end up like the rest of those people on the news in a ditch somewhere. Good answer? There was this one time. I was walking home one day. I was listening to music, as one does. I don't remember when or how or why, but I guess everything bad that happens never really needs a why. Someone was driving down the road and I couldn't hear the things that they were saying or if they were even talking to me, but I could hear the car. And as it got closer, the words became more clear. At first, I wasn't sure if I heard what I heard. But the closer they got, the more I realized what they were saying. What do you think they were saying? You think they were saying, "Good afternoon? Look at me. Look at me." They were calling me all kinds of slurs and just... They were throwing things and yelling at the top of their lungs. And I tried to ignore them. I did. I tried. Because that's what my mom always told me. Just ignore things and they'll go away. But the more I ignored them, the louder they got, the more vicious these insults became. And then all of a sudden I heard the car stop. And I wasn't sure if it was because there was a stop sign or they had finally left me alone. 2 seconds later, I hear the car door slam, and they're yelling louder and they're getting closer, and the voices are becoming more apparent. And right before one of them grabs me, I start running as fast as I can. I don't remember how far I was from my house or how long it took me to get there, or even where I was running to. I just remember I started running. So fast and so freely, hoping and praying that they didn't catch up to me because I was afraid of what they might do. Once I got into my house and locked the door, I didn't run. I stayed at the door. And I slid down and I wondered, what might have happened had they caught me? And I don't want to know. That's why I hide myself. That's why the only place I can really be myself is in my home, in my room, in the dark, in complete darkness, so I don't even have to look at what I am. Is that the answer you wanted? Is that what you wanted to see? Is that what you wanted to hear? Is that the progress you were waiting for? I've never seen you so speechless. Now that I've got you, quiet, I can finally tell you about my plans. Have you ever seen an evening primrose? When they bloom, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. But they only bloom in darkness.
I was at the veterinarian clinic. My cat, Leia, had been there all day. I knew something was wrong. I just knew something was wrong. I've been yelling at my mom for a week, telling her over and over, please take her to the vet. I just knew there was something wrong. She hadn't had anything to drink or eat. And she was larger than normal. I already knew I was late for school, so I decided to try and get my mom to take her to the vet one last time. Mom, please take her to the vet, please. She is very sick, I just know it, please. When I got to the veterinarian clinic after school, Leia was in a cage. She looked very, very skinny. My mom had told me that she had gone through surgery. Her uterus was like the size of a football, and that she could have died if we didn't take her that day. That made me realize something very cliche. That life can literally end at any second. And just seeing her purring there like a lawnmower, it made me swear to always have a positive attitude. Always. Or in other words, happiness.
I will always think of you. I see your face when each day is through and days go past.
Hi, Henry. Okay. I heard that your teacher said that you did an amazing job at junior high today. I'm so happy for you. They said that you had a great time having friends, making new friends, you know, paying attention in class, which I think that is super great. And I bet your day will be even better when I tell you about this letter that I got from the general over at the base. You know, the one that your father is over serving overseas. So excited. I'm fine. Fine. Henry, remember that it's only me and you, right? Because Daddy's away doing his military stuff. Remember how I told you that being a soldier means that you might not always come back alive? Please don't make this face at me. Don't look at me with your eyes. Now you know that your father loved you, and I want you to remember that. I don't want you to know that your daddy passed, sweetie. Don't cry, it's gonna be okay. Now, just remember all the good times you and Daddy had. Remember when he let you go out to play with the dog? Now I have to take care of you by myself. With all your special needs and stuff, your medication that I have to pay for. My schedule of being a busy time woman. How am I gonna
together. Now I have to deal with this all alone. Sweetie, I promise that I'll make it up to you. I just promise, okay?
You with the sad heart. Don't be discouraged, don't worry.
Why? Why do I have to be like this? Every single day I feel this stabbing in my chest. Every time I put on a smile, it feels like I'm trying too hard to hide something. I mean, the only time I feel myself nowadays is when I'm in a cold, dark room, wrapped in a blanket, wallowing in self-pity. Why do I even try anymore? I mean, we're all going on to the next world eventually, right? Matter of fact, what is success? Happiness, failure, hell, even sadness. Why does it matter? Aren't these all relative properties? I mean, who's to say I can't lay in my bed and sleep my life away? It's just unheard of. And at the end of the day, I'm going to the same place as everybody else. I think it's time to take my medicine.
Dad? Dad? Must have gone to the cafeteria. Dang, you're still not awake? It's been a few days since you ended up here. Well, since you're not awake to tell me to shut up, I guess I'll tell you about my week. The show's going good so far. I have almost all my lines memorized. I also finished all my homework. Yeah, I finished it when Dad and I went down to the cafeteria yesterday. I knew that if I even tried to eat, I probably wouldn't have been able to. Anyways, Mom's doing good, I think. Honestly, I don't really know. She hasn't really been the same at all. I can tell that her and Dad are both really scared. If I'm being completely honest, I'm kind of scared too. I mean, you weren't supposed to end up here. You're just supposed to go in and come out like you always do. Guess that's why I wasn't really that worried. You know, I know we've talked about this already and we're supposed to be good, but I still feel really guilty. I feel guilt almost every single day. I have trouble sleeping. I cry almost every night. I go days at a time without eating still, because I just feel sick to my stomach thinking about everything I've done to you. I mean, you trusted me, and I just let you down. I always am just letting you down, aren't I? I know I've said this like about 100 times, but and you probably can't hear me right now, but I really am sorry. My actions have shown you the complete opposite, though. I've been mean to you. I've ignored you. I've just been the worst sister that anybody could ask for. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to be close to you. And I want to talk to you like before, and I want us to be the way we were before, but I'm scared. I'm scared of being close with anybody anymore. I'm just scared that if I do get close to you or anybody else, that I'm just gonna end up hurting people again.
my solution to that problem was just to push you away. But seeing you here like this, that was obviously a mistake. Honestly, I don't know what I'm trying to get at here right now, but just please wake up soon. Just please wake up so I can right this wrong. I don't think I could ever live with myself if I didn't get to. And I love you so much. Thank you.
Why do I have to be the new kid? Why did I have to move? I wish my dad would just find a place to settle. God, I hate moving. All the kids probably think I'm some sort of freak. Here I am, sitting here. Stupid, stupid, stupid. You know, his parents probably wouldn't even let him talk to someone like me. Can't you just reply? I hate checking, wondering if I struck a nerve. Maybe they hate me. Hate? Yeah, maybe they hate me. Maybe they all hate me. Maybe they don't care. Why am I so nervous? Maybe I never should have invited him. He probably thinks I'm weird. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Why do I keep lying to myself? They didn't even do anything. I just keep assuming the worst. Why do I keep lying to myself? I know it's not them. It's probably me. I don't like myself. Why should anyone else? I feel vulnerable. I feel disgusting. I don't want anyone to see me. I don't want anyone to say anything. I wish everyone would just look away. He can? He will? Maybe I'm not as bad as I think I am.
Why does this always happen to me? Why did I give you my all, even though I know the possibility of being left alone was right around the corner? Why? Why am I so dumb? You know better. This cycle always repeats. When I met you, I knew I had to put up barriers, but you broke them, and I was all alone. You made me feel so special and happy, and I believed it, just so whenever you were healed, you left me. I spent endless nights crying myself to sleep, crying in my pillow so no one could hear me, crying at myself to the mirror, telling myself everything will be okay. But even after all of that, I would still smile and make other people smile. Even though I'm all alone, I'll be happy.
I guess I should start with sorry. I shouldn't have said any of the things that I said, done any of the things that I did. But I did. That party was never for me. And I made it out to be. And now here I am, thrown over the countryside, lost and probably forgotten. But not a speck in sight to tell me where I am, what to do, how far I am. Robin, Dad, I'm sorry. I thought I could finally repair the relationship that I ruined. But now I'm here, far away from anything that could get me back to you. And now you have to look out for each other. And I know you can put your differences aside and figure it out. The two guys in my life that I love, I know you can figure it out. And I'm sorry that I had to tear myself out of your lives. I'm sorry I had to hurt everyone at that party, that I had to hurt my family. But I did. Dad, take care of the pets, all right? Now they don't have a home. And I know you're the perfect man to give them one. Take care of everyone. And Robin, where to start? The past year of my life has been amazing. I got to share my life, my home, my passions, all with you. And I couldn't have asked for anything better. I'm sorry this is how it has to be. I'm sorry that this is goodbye. I'm sorry I had to tear myself out of your life and you didn't get a choice. And I guess that's it. But keep going, keep loving, keep living for me. Keep meeting everyone, because I know you can, because you're perfect. And anyone would be lucky to have you like I did. And I guess this is goodbye.
I don't wanna hang with nobody, 'cause you know that I'm a homebody.
Oh, hi, Dr. Jolly. I made this picture for you because you're the best therapist here, and you're also my best friend. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, my favorite color is yellow. My favorite song is Happy by Pharrell Williams. I have 4 sisters and 1 brother. They're all happy with their lives. My mom and dad? Ow. What was I saying? Well, I was taking a walk around the city alone. It was dark. Up ahead, I saw this couple in an alley. I couldn't see their faces. All I could see were their silhouette. They were arguing and yelling at each other. The man was shouting and screaming at the upset woman. He kept disrespecting her. The man yelled at him, continuously telling him to shut up. It was chaotic. And then the woman started crying. So I moved towards them to try and save her. So I told the man to leave her alone. But they both ignored me. So I told the man again and again. But the couple still ignored me. It was like I was a ghost or something. And then, all of a sudden, I heard this soft ringing noise. I looked around to see where it came from, but I couldn't find it. And then the noise got louder and louder. My head was killing me. I couldn't move, I couldn't think. All I could hear was this annoying noise and the couple shouting at each other. I wanted silence, I needed silence. So I picked up the gun from out of my purse. I closed my eyes, I pointed the gun in the air, and I screamed so loud that my throat started hurting, and I finally pulled the trigger. I opened my eyes and I saw my... Ow. Ow. Oh, I also love to color. I'm so happy that they have coloring books here. What, Dr. Jolly? Did I say something mean?
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night.